Okay, this is my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie collection. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, original movie. I saw that in theater in 1990 when I was 11. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. This is the one with Vanilla Ice, who was also a big fan of at the same time that these movies came out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. TMNT. These three are live action. This was an animated movie, but these were all they released in theaters. So this is the fourth one released in theater, but it's an animated. Those are live action. And we had the new ones, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the reboot, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. And they were okay. There's a few things I didn't like, but there's some stuff I did like. But I still wanted a third one. I guess the second one didn't do so good, so they're not having a third one. But these are the first live action movies to have Karai in them, and Karai is a different actor in the second one than the first one. But Karai wasn't in any of the other live action, so that was cool. And Casey Jones was in the second one. Bebop Rocksteady were in the second one. And then we have something that I didn't. When I was a kid, I loved the original cartoon and the movies, but this came out in '97. I never heard of these. Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. It only went for one season. They split this up here. This is Volume 1 and Volume 2, but it's actually only one season. I think it was like 22 episodes. They just split it up into but this so this went for one season in 1997. I never heard of it until a few years ago when I finally got it, but it's actually really good. So this is a live action. This is the only live action Ninja Turtle TV show. Okay, and then this is the only live action Ninja Turtle movie that went to theaters. All the rest were live action, but all the other TV shows were animated. So we have a Ninja Turtle documentary called Turtle Power: The Definitive History of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is really cool because, like I said, I watched the show as the cartoon as a kid and in the movies, but I didn't know how they started. And they started in the comic books, and they started real dark. They weren't kid friendly like they are in the show. They changed them a lot, and they all had their masks were the same color. They had to change the masks for the show to separate them. But it's a good documentary if you're a Ninja Turtle fan. We also have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles Forever. This was from the second show, the first animated show that I watched. And then there's a second show that I didn't watch at all. This is from that. And we have the original show that started in 1987. So I was 8 years old when I first started watching this. The first season of Ninja Turtles, the first animated TV show. There's 3 animated TV shows. The first one, the second one, which I didn't watch any of except for this. Actually, no, this one. This was a movie, Turtles Forever. This was a movie made after the second show. So the original show, and then the second show, and then they made this movie which combines the Turtles from the second show, which are these, combines the Turtles from the first show, which are these guys, and it combines the comic book Turtles. So all 3 of them meet each other in this movie version of it. So the only time I ever saw any of them for the second show is from this, but I never actually saw the second show. So this is the first show that I watched when I was a kid, season 1. Volume 2, which I'm assuming is season 2, hopefully. I really don't know. Sometimes they split them up into volumes. I haven't watched this yet, so I think it's season 2, I'm hoping. And then we have, this is for sure is season 3, the complete season 3. And I don't have all these. I went for 10 seasons, so I'm missing a few. So we have season 7. So I'm missing 4, 5, and 6. And we have season 8. I'm missing season 9. And I have the complete final season, which is season 10. So I'm missing a few of them. But that's the original series. Okay, now I have the third animated TV show, Ninja Turtles TV show, which I think is still on now. I'm not sure. I watched the first 3 seasons and I stopped, but I'm not sure if it's still on or not. But it's the newest one. And this show was on while the 2 live-action new remakes came out. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new show. Instead of waiting for what they did was before they released it on season 1, 2, 3, they split them up. So I have these here. So what they did was Rise of the Turtles was a few episodes, Enter Shredder, and then Ultimate Showdown. These 3 right here make up season 1. What they did was while the show was still airing, while season 1 was still airing, they released this, and then this, and then this. And then they released the season 1 full, which would have been all 3 of these in one case. At the time, I didn't want to wait because I watched the first one and it was really good. This first season is so good. And so I ended up getting them like that. I know it takes up a lot more room, 3 cases instead of 1. But, so that's season 1 right there, which is very good. This is season 2, which is these 3, Mutagen Mayhem, The Good, the Bad, and Casey Jones, Showdown, and Dimension X. This is season 2, which was still good, but not as good as season 1. And then season 3 was Retreat, Return to New York City, and Revenge. That makes up season 3. They kept getting. I still like them, but the first season was so good. They just kept getting, lesser and lesser. So I stopped at season 3. I think there's more seasons. I'm not sure how many, and it may still be on. But I'm not sure. But I stopped at season 3. So this is the first 3 seasons of this show, and that very first season is very, very good. But so that's my Ninja Turtles collection. I'm not sure what's next because, like I said, I'm not sure if this show's still on or not. And the Ninja Turtles reboot with Megan Fox and them, they were going to do a third one, I think, but the second one didn't do as good as they wanted to, so it's not going to be a third one. I kind of wanted a third, so it could be a trilogy like the first 3. But so I'm not sure what's next for the Ninja Turtles. So we have my Ninja Turtle video games. I guess I've only owned 2 Ninja Turtle games my whole life because I can only find my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game from when I was a kid on Nintendo. So this is a Nintendo game from when I was a kid, and you can see each of them has a red. They're all red. They're all Raphael. So that game when I was a kid, and I got this game probably 20-some years later. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Xbox 360. So those are the only 2 Ninja Turtle games I've ever had. I think, yeah, I guess so. So that is my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection.